Hi, I'm Johanna Hershenson from Temple Bet Tikva. Welcome to Words of Torah. This week we are in the second to last portion in the book of Leviticus. It is entitled Behar, on the Mount of Sinai. God is giving instructions to Moses to pass on to Aaron and the rest of the Israelites. And in this weekly Torah reading, we encounter first the sabbatical year for crops, for fields, for farmers. And that is the seventh year in which farmers are commanded to let fields lie fallow, to rest so that the dirt, the earth itself, can regenerate the nutrients that are necessary, the soil quality that is optimal for the growing of food. And then the year of Jubilee, the 50th year in which this early Israelite society forgives all debts, right? So I've got some folks sharecropping on my property because they don't have any property, and to help make ends meet and get a start for themselves, I lend them money or resources. And while they pay that off in the 50th year, whatever isn't paid off is forgiven. So these are two rules that ask us as individuals to cut off a form of productivity that gives us sustenance. Whether I'm a subsistence farmer and I have to figure out how to store up for that seventh year, maybe rotate fields so I'm growing a little less every year. So one area of land is having the reset. There are ways I can work with the commandment, but there's something that I'm giving up. And I'm giving it up not for no reason, but for the land's capacity to produce the food that I rely on through my efforts in this gardening venture. As for the Jubilee, if I'm a person with resources, right, I may use some of those resources to lend to others and get paid back what I lent out, plus perhaps some interest, right? But in the 50th year, after every 49 years, 7 times 7, those debts get forgiven, right? That a debtee, the person in debt, gets a reset, another chance to be self-reliant, that they shouldn't be in a hole that's so deep they could never get out of it. One of my teachers, Rabbi Mark Margolis from the Institute of Jewish Spirituality, suggests that the sabbatical year and the year of Jubilee are extensions of Shabbat, Sabbath practice, right? An application of the need for rest of my body, right, to the land, to the stress on somebody who's indebted, right, who's not self-reliant, but reliant on the support of others. Why would we interrupt these processes, right? We interrupt these processes for the point of making a reset, right? I stop on the Sabbath to rest my body so I have better energy come the new work week. I rest my land during the sabbatical year so that that soil quality has a chance to recalibrate, to reset for optimal conditions for growing. I engage in the forgiveness of debt on a societal level in that 50th year so that that underclass, right, has a chance to get above that line of poverty rather than constantly sliding beneath that line of poverty. In each of these cases, resting, pulling back our agency provides a reset, a natural realignment. And in fact, I think that this is spiritual work, allowing for a reset, suggesting that my agency, everything I strategize and plan and follow through and labor on, is part of the reason for the rewards that I enjoy. But by not doing those things for a window of time, I'm reminded that I have enough, that it only takes so much, that once my needs are met and I've put away a little for a rainy day, more doesn't make me happier, right? The reset in resting, whether it's my body one day a week, my land 1 year every 7, the indebtedness of a underclass once every 50 years. The whole point is to remind ourselves that we thrive partially due to our own agency, but also because we live in a society, in a community, in extended families, whether families by birth or families by choice. In society, there are safety nets. We are more okay than we think we are. Now, knowing this shouldn't make us lazy. That's why these Sabbath practices, these reset moments, come every so often. For the body once a week, the land every 7 years, society every 50 years, right? Rest is important. Not doing fixing is important, not because I'm entitled to the things that I have without working for them, but because I need to be reminded that enough is enough, and others need to be given the chance, and when I'm in need, given the chance to have that reset, to get above the lip of the deep abyss and pull the rest of the body up and not fall back in. The sabbatical year, the year of Jubilee, Shabbat itself, rest is a spiritual task. It makes us better and stronger and more appreciative of what we have. It increases our confidence that we can adapt to whatever situation comes up. Rest is important work in our spiritual lives. I look forward to seeing you next week. Happy Torah studies.